my friends. It is hotter than hell outside. Sure is. That's what we say in the South. Woo! Put my war paint on, went outside, it started melting. I was like, man, it's like Armageddon up in this. Beep. All right, can you tell I'm coming back? I'm coming back. Vitality. Vitality is what I'm telling you here, okay? You know what it is? I'm telling you, it's them nanners, it's them apples, it's that kombucha, it's the watermelon, it's all the fruits. The fruits revitalize you, and garlic. I love garlic. Garlic is just amazing. But I was feeling just not great, but now I feel a lot better. I feel good. So let's get a message today, and I got nothing. I got something. I could talk about the movie I saw 2 nights ago. That was like mind-blowing. But that's such a long, it's going to be a long video. So we're going to save that for another day. Someone could be saving something for another day, or they've been saving something for a rainy day. Or it's suggesting that, Spirit's saying, but you better save for a rainy day. What's that called? Pinching pennies. Not necessarily that, that's not the vibe I'm getting. The vibe I'm getting here is like, well, let's look up save for a rainy day. Let's see what pops up. See, this is why I love Spirit. Spirit tells me something, and I do it, and I'm shocked every time. It's a song from Kenny Chesney. I don't know what's up with this country music. Nothing wrong with it. I've been channeling it a lot lately. Have y'all noticed that? I mean, my music taste is very wide anyway. I know a lot of different types of music. A wider range. I'm talking all the way from underground to classical music. I mean, I just like it all. But country. Anyway, let's stay focused here. Woo! You know I'm feeling better when that ADD kicks back in, or ADHD, whatever. Save it for a rainy day. It's by Kenny Chesney. Let's see what it says. What's the lyrics, Spirit? Let's say Kenny, Kenneth, could be someone's name here. It's no secret that lately there ain't no escape, and that I've been waking up alone, just me and the TV, and a sinking feeling that you ain't ever coming home. Hold on, there's more. Let's get to it. Oh, and that's funny. Someone's leaving. One of my neighbors is leaving right now. I can hear him pulling out. Oh, is this gonna be a lovin'? It's gonna be a lovin' today. I'm telling you. I've been picking loves coming through. Okay, let's keep reading. It's fun. I'm gonna do it in my Tennessee accent. But today the tears ain't gonna hit the floor, 'cause that boat's in the bay and it's calling my name. So I'm headed out the door, 'cause the sun's too bright and the sky's too blue. Beer's too cold to be thinking about you. Gonna take this heartbreak and tuck it away. Save it for a rainy day. When I turned the ignition, I knew I'd be missing the feel of the wind on my face. I was stuck in a habit, wondering what happened. 2 days have taken all the blame. Oh, somebody's out of there. Somebody's out of there. Quick. Oh, yeah, someone's out of there. Oh, yeah, someone's getting out of there. Someone's getting out of something. Because the neighbors were leaving, and this is Save It for a Rainy Day, and I didn't even know it was a song. And lo and behold, what does it say? Time to get out of there. I ain't time to worry about this no more. Someone's been letting somebody, let's write that down. All right, now wait a second. Hold on, the plot thickens. Let me finish reading the song before I get too excited. Is this bothering y'all, me talking like this? Listen, it comes natural. I was raised mostly in Tennessee, well, for a very, very long time. And I gotta say, it's all second nature. Let's just continue. Okay, hold on. Sometimes it shocks us. Got a drink or two that's a foolproof as what it will be. It's a beautiful world with a beautiful girl kind of making eyes at me, 'cause the sun's too bright and the sky's too blue. Uh-oh. Yeah, the music's too good. My friends are all out, and they're all too high to be bringing them down. If they ask about you, I've got nothing to say. I'll save it for a rainy day. Oh, I love it. Someone's taking their power back. They're basically saying not only are they taking their power back, but whatever someone, I'm hearing their antics, or somebody's name starts with an A, but someone's like, I'm done with it. I'm getting out of here. I don't care if the neighbors see or they hear, I'm leaving. There could even be like, maybe it makes a scene, or somebody like, everybody knows when this person's moving out, or something like that. It's like, oh, they must be having problems over there. I could see people sitting at their dinner tables, or just sitting in their living room, you know, Or maybe they're in the room and they have their windows open, but they can like see. You'd be surprised they're home at this time, but or maybe not. Maybe it's nighttime. I don't know. But I could see the neighbors like seeing somebody because they're nosy. There's like nosy neighbors here. Are they just here because it's so close? I don't know. But somebody's out of there because as I'm reading the lyrics, he's talking about he's basically going out and having fun. He's gonna go live his life. He's not gonna marinate in the drama with somebody anymore. This is an individual. Now, it could be a he or she. This could be you. It could be whoever's energy's coming through the strongest, whatever group that I'm picking up on during this message. It's almost invigorating because I felt so much more alive and awake today. I feel so alive for the very first time. That's POD, isn't it? POD. See, I still got it. I haven't forgotten everything. My body that I'm in is getting a little older. So, I forget. But I didn't forget POD. That's puddle of mud. Somebody slinging up mud when they're leaving. If it's been raining, I don't know what's up with the mud, but okay. I feel so alive for the very first time. The song's called Alive by POD. So I'm channeling now. We're moving on from Kenny Chesney. It was great, Kenny, though. Thank you. You started us off, son. Every day is a new day. I'm thankful for every breath I take. I won't take it for granted, so I learn from my mistakes. See, this is not someone who's like separating and leaving themselves from people like they're leaving. Someone's, like I said, again, out of there. Somebody's out of there. And it's there, and when I mean out of there this time or out of there at all, they mean they're gone. They're not coming back. And the reason is because the fact that I'm channeling Alive from POD right after. No, this is an individual who realizes the importance of life and that we don't have a lot of time, and they would rather not spend their time the way that they've been spending it, with whom they've been spending it with or around, due to the fact that it doesn't have to be any kind of details because the devil's in the details. Who cares about all that? That's the drama. We know what the problem is, right? Or whoever this is, they know what the problem is. They see it now. This is an awakening. Somebody here has had an awareness. Not necessarily about, oh, everybody I'm around is crazy. Maybe they are. Everyone I'm around is miserable and they're all codependent and I've been living a lie. I didn't even realize I was doing it. Maybe this is somebody who's realizing that, but where the change has actually happened and why someone's actually getting out of there now is because they realize that they can sit there and continue living this way or take it as a lesson, an experience that they needed, they had to have. Don't be upset with the people that you have to leave behind and just move forward. Save that for a rainy day. You can deal with that later. You know what I mean? It kind of reminds me of that Bible verse, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow worries about itself. Because it doesn't exist. I say that all the time. We can plan. There's nothing wrong with making goals and plans, but, you can work your whole life for a specific goal or plan, but what if you don't have your whole life? What if your whole life is short? What are you doing right now? Well, you're getting out of there. That's what somebody's doing. So yeah, puddle of mud. I feel so alive for the very first time. I can't deny you. And this could be that someone can't deny you. You can't deny you anymore. You can't deny yourself what you deserve in this life. You can't deny yourself freedom. Freedom allows you to grow. We are like water. Our souls, our essence, our presence is like water. Just like Muji says, it will assume the shape of whatever you put it in. Whatever someone's been in, the reality that they've been living in for however long, it has their life has assumed this shape. This is why we think we're the body, because our souls are inside of it. Our soul is like water. It's fluid. But because we're in the body, we are contained by the body, so we believe we're the body, right? So somebody's been believing that they are the identity they've been living. They've assumed the shape of their reality, but it is no longer their reality. Something has caused this. I don't think that's the point here. Maybe we've already touched that in another video. Something has caused this, and as I'm saying that, my daughter is calling me. Could be someone's children, I don't know, or maybe someone younger, or it could just be the child inside of them is like, hey, ring, ring. Hey, I'm still in here. I know they told you to grow up. I know they told you that this is what you're supposed to do. I know that this is what you knew. But we had dreams. Do you remember that? Do you remember when we had dreams? when we were really young? You remember a lot of things, but do you remember us? Do you remember us? What was your identity? What was our identity before we came through our moms and dads? Who are we? Who am I? This is someone who's leaving because they're finding out who they are. And they don't want to assume the shape of what they've been in any longer. Because if water sits for too long, it's going to get stagnant, it's going to get bacteria, it's going to grow mold, there's going to be dis-ease, which causes disease. It's because it's not living its authentic truth. Water is meant to be free. It is meant to be fluid, to fly, to spread, to grow, to flow, to be. Let's read a little bit more of this Puddle of Mud song. Yeah. And now that I know you, this could even also be someone who's talking about God. Like now that they've seen the true love of God, meaning God has love lifted me again, has pulled this person from the wreckage, it's like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Someone's rising from the ashes. Now, real quick, I just want to give this disclaimer because I'm hearing the Kenny Chesney song again. You know where he's like, I'm gonna go do this, and he's made the decision to leave someone or several someones behind so that he can, and he'll save it for a rainy day. But he mentions alcohol a lot in that. I just want to go ahead and preface this real quick. Be careful with alcohol, guys. I'm not saying don't be yourselves and don't do you, but you need to be consciously aware of the energy that alcohol holds. And it's hard to be aware of that if you just don't know, but I've gotten into that on other videos, but be very careful. It can be a sly little devil that seeps in along with other things that as you're elevating, it pulls you down. See what I'm saying? But it's like there with you the whole time. See what I mean? Like, whoever this is, make sure that when you cut away all the way. Purify. Clarify. Like a clarifying shampoo. Have any of you ever used a clarifying shampoo? I absolutely cannot stand the way it makes your hair feel like so porous. But in cosmetology, when they were teaching us perms and everything, you have to use a clarifying shampoo, and it like strips all of the stuff out of your hair. And I mean, it's good for your hair when you need to get all the buildup and debris and everything out, but it feels so raw. And that's the point. The point here that Spirit's trying to make is I need to get back to the raw. Where's the child in me? And the child in someone is like, come on, I want to play. Let's get out of here. Why are we doing this? Is this our life? What did we want to do when we were younger? Why did you have to grow up so quick? I understand that you have things to do, but what is it that we want to do? Because the child in you isn't really a child, it's you. The child is a state that the human condition goes through. The body goes through infancy, childhood, young adult, you know what I'm saying, and so on. The body ages, but not the soul. You are everything. You are actually the creator of your own reality, meaning you can decide what you want to do. And it starts in the mind. That's where it starts. Your mind shapes your reality. It's everything. Your mind assumes the shape. So if someone's mind here has decided that it no longer wants to take the shape of the life that it has been living, they want to be free. This is an individual who the very thing that is pushing them forward is them. So there's no going back after this transformation. Whatever someone's moving out of or leaving or getting out of there from, they're not going to return. This is a total change. It has to do with the caterpillar and the butterfly again. It's no going back. Once you see, you can't unsee, and I know that because the song I channeled, Alive from POD, I feel so alive for the very first time. I can't deny you. And now that I know you, I could never turn my back away. It's like God, right? And I say God and point at myself or point at yourself because we are created in God's image. So we are a part of, and God is within. God is here. You are a part of. And so I could never turn my back away. If I'm following my life and I'm following my soul and I'm assuming my own shape, then I'm living in my truth with the Creator. Thus, I can co-create. a beautiful life, an abundant life, and not an abundant life or a stable life that looks like it to everyone else. I mean, everyone has different, all around the world has different beliefs and different religions and different things they've heard and different gods and deities and stuff, but ultimately, there is one truth, and everyone knows it deep down. We just have been assuming the shape. It's actually all very simple. Again, the devil is in the details. Everything, it's like all these rules, but really it's so simple. You have to unpack that old identity. You have to lay it down. You know what I mean? It's like going on a trip. You can only pack so much. You may be able to take some things with you, but those are probably your lessons. I mean, you wouldn't want to take things that don't matter. You want to take the lessons. You can't take it all. So you got to get rid of the other things. And this is what someone's willing to do because they want to be alive. You know, they want to be themselves. You can fly, baby. I feel so alive. I think I can fly. You can fly, butterfly. You can. You're just in the body. And in the body, you cannot fly. But you can fly. Anything that you dream up, you can make your reality. Be it for the better or for the worse, to your rise or to your fall. What a beautiful ass message today. Can I get a thank you, Spirit? Yep, thank you. Moment of silence. I still got a cough. It's just a little tickle in there. Just a little tickle in the chest. Woo! And plus, we don't even know what's going to happen in the near future. It's crazy around here in this world. It is getting real, let me tell you. And we all know we're going to die. Or the body. We all going to die. And it's going to get crazy. How are we going to die? I don't know. It's all going to be different. But, I mean, there's some crazy shit coming. There's always been crazy shit, and there's going to continue to be crazy shit coming because we learn from history that we don't learn from history. So, in the meantime, we can learn from our own history that, hey, when something doesn't work anymore, by the way, who said that? We learn from history that we do not learn from history. George Hegel, or Hegel. Anyway, you get the point. I lost my train of thought. Look, I should have just kept saying what I was saying, and then look at it backwards, and then I would have forgotten. I want to give credit to the art, person who said it. I just feel so excited. Like, and I know that it's because this message, I'm picking up on the collective who's going through this right now. Isn't it amazing? I can't even say doesn't it feel good? Because it's not a feeling, is it? It's a reality. It's a truth. A feeling, there's fear involved because feelings end. They leave. They change. They morph. Feelings are of this realm. Truth is the identity. Truth is the essence. Truth is free and full of light and love and darkness and growth and understanding and empathy and challenges. It's full of everything. It's love. Truth is love, and someone is living in their truth, and their truth is that they are love. They are love. The soul is love. Now, what they choose to do with that, we all are love. What we choose to do with ourselves is what becomes our reality. The shape that we assume is our reality, and we can definitely change that. And do you think for a second that God wants us to be captive to other people's realities that we have adopted and then we grew up with, and even though we thought, oh yeah, we're making our own decisions, but really we're just doing it because we think everybody else is doing it, and so it's something that we should do too? No, we have free will. We came to trailblaze. We came to set the path forward. We came to be honest, and it starts here first. It starts here. And if you are being authentic, no matter what it is, you're free. So go fly free. Someone's flying free. Woo! Feels so good. Let me do a happy dance for you. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to stop while I'm ahead. I ain't stopping. I ain't never stopping. I'm just going to keep going. Again, with the regeneration energy, I'm just going to keep regenerating. So are you. And as the body hits the dirt, we're going to elevate up on out of that too. We're going to keep elevating and regenerating, because that's what we came here to do. We came here to shed our skin and climb up out of this well that we're in. The well is down here. I'm seeing someone climb up through the belly, up through the spinal cord. I'm literally seeing it as if someone has gone down in a deep tunnel or a cave or a well, and they're climbing, you know, and it's just dark all the way from the base of my root chakra down near my tailbone. See somebody climbing up all the way up, but it's dark, like there's no light, you know, there's only sound, and it's just gonna reach up here, and it's so close, it's so close, and it is here, it is now. So don't put it off for tomorrow. Your transformation, your new shape starts now, and you know it. Or whoever does, whoever this message is for. I love you guys so much. Namaste. Thank you for being here with me. Blessings.